Are we live?
We are live.
We live. Hey, everybody. So sorry, y'all. We was running a little bit late, but you know how it is. It's life. This real life. This what we do.
Don't be blowing our phones up.
Yes. People called us. We are sorry. We was coming, but this is real life. We do real live taping. So we.
It's my fault.
It's okay. It's okay. But thank everybody for joining us. You know how we do. If you have not tuned in before, you are tuning in with Soul Talk with T and Key. And today we have our special, amazing guest, CoCo.
Hey guys.
Yes. So let's get right into it. CoCo, tell them about you. Who are you?
I am an amazing being, very spiritual, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur. I don't do just one thing, but I do own a luxury cleaning business, do commercial and real estate. I'm a mom of two. I have a degree in early childhood education, so I love teaching kids. I love giving back to the children. And I'm just really hands-on with this life stuff.
Yes, I know that's right.
Really do hands-on. As you can see, you see my 90s look. Trying to keep that channel, that inner 90s fine vibe. So,
yeah. I love the 90s. The 90s was the best.
It was my fave too. I ain't mad at you. It was my fave.
I missed the jump rope and the hopscotch and red light, green light, and
She said red light, green
I
light.
miss red light, green light.
or the best Jones on the stool with your homegirls, and y'all singing from sun up to
Yes,
sundown.
yes, come
Them
on.
talent shows
Come
was
on, the
lit.
talent show was everything. You couldn't tell me I wasn't okay.
What? Shout out to the twins and Nene. They know who they are. They
Let's
never
go.
said.
Shout out to having names like Peaches.
Okay, and Boo Butt.
Yes.
And Dot.
Absolutely. Come on. I love that. But no, the 90s is definitely, listen, I'm a 90s girl all the way, y'all. So I love the vibe, okay? I love it all the way. You would have thought my son was born in the 90s. He not. But he want to be.
But he act like he is. He think he nice like that.
You can't tell that he's not a 90s baby. Like,
It's
what?
all right. It's all
It's
right.
fine. I let him have his whole shine.
As he's supposed to. You got a throwback kid.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That
It ain't
don't
gonna last forever.
They don't. They want to be in our era.
I'm
though.
not mad at him.
You know what's so funny? It's so crazy because you know the music we listen to now, but I was playing something one day and it was still our vibe, but my son was saying, no, mama, it's trash. And next thing you know, he don't put on some Temptations. I said, boy, you ain't no Temptations.
I thought he was gonna call it oldie. He said it's trash.
He said it's trash. Yeah.
But then put on the Temptations.
But then put on the
because
Temptations, though. I mean, I wasn't
What
even
was you playing?
I was playing something like Gerald Levert or something. It
he wasn't feeling it. He was not feeling it.
He don't know.
He
But
said, if
I
we're
don't
going to play
know. But you
something,
wanna
this is the
know-
one we're going to play.
See, we only know the Temptations because I come from playing with my kids like Just Dance all the time. So all of those old songs that was coming up as he was a baby, he heard from Just Dance. So it was probably one of the songs from Just Dance. And to him, that's like a classic.
Okay.
I'm not mad at him. Apparently, we have throwback children. Apparently.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Because, growing up in my household, it was Babyface. Oh my god.
Oh, it was Babyface.
Oh my gosh, Babyface, hands up, hands down. My mama screaming, cleaning, cooking, whatever got something to do in their house, she doing it. Babyface had to play. Yeah. I know his album from front to back. Like if I ever meet you, Mr. Face, I need to go to my mama. I know you.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Face for me.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Face.
Fun fact, I was at the radio station one time, and Keith Sweat works there, right? And I saw him. He stopped me and said, "Hey, how you doing, young lady?" I said, "Mr. Sweat." He looked at me. You could tell like it melted him. Like, damn, I'm a mister now. But you still know. You are still well known and respected, Mr. Sweat.
Oh my goodness, that is the best. I wish I would have saw his face because that was
He's like,
everything.
young lady.
Yeah.
When I said Mr. Sweat, he was. I'm like, all right, hey. What you want me to call you, Keith?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 19 at the time. I'm not calling you Keith.
He wanted you to say, yes, he did.
No, you Mr.
Yes, he
Sweat.
did. He wanted you to say Keith. Like,
No.
what? Give him his whole life.
I'm letting him know. I saw him growing up.
Please, y'all, please.
Hilarious.
So listen, this is our girl CoCo, y'all. This is the vibe. This is how we vibe with our girl all the time. So we are letting you in on our conversation with her today. Like, this is what we do. Okay? So remember to like and share, because what's being said, the conversation that you're hearing right now, it could not be for you, it could be for somebody else, right?
Exactly.
You never know. So share it. And yeah, so we just gonna continue to have the conversation, but I gotta jump in there and tell y'all, like,
yes.
this is it. So
What you say, like, share, and make sure y'all comment. Sometimes, in social media world, especially the live world, we do not know you're here unless you guys comment. So make sure you comment so we can answer your comments and tune in. And speaking of comments, we have Marie Rose over here that said, "Hey, ladies."
Hey. Happy Sunday.
Yes.
So I'm still not public. I don't know why, y'all. It just won't let me do it on this stream. Like, I did a whole test and everything.
Do you want to talk while I fix you?
Fix me, girl.
All right.
We can both talk at the same time. It's ridiculous, child. All right, so CoCo, let's get into, because we're talking self-love, we're talking mental health. So let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start asking you your very first question. I was trying to figure out what question I wanted to ask you today, but I was like, which one? So it says, can you describe yourself using 3 affirmation words?
3 affirmation words. One that I love to take from you. Resilience.
Yes.
Abundance and free.
Yes. Resilience,
Oh,
abundance, and free. Come on.
Yeah.
Those are powerful. Those are heavy hitters right
They
there.
are.
I love all of them.
Yeah.
Resilience, abundance, because one thing about life is it's going life.
Oh,
That's why we gotta
yeah.
be resilient, girls.
Gotta have some resilience.
Tell them a story. Tell them about being free, because being free is different
Ooh.
for everybody, right? So talk about what's free to you.
What's free to me is when you wake up in the morning, regardless if it's a 9 to 5, whatever that it is, when you're waking up in the morning and you're doing exactly what it is that you want to do, right? Yes, maybe we may not feel like doing what we have to do all the time, but it is something that we want to do. Very appreciative for having my business. I haven't had a 9 to 5 in almost 10 years.
Come on, congratulations! Yes,
that's a congratulations.
Yes, I'm working on being automated this year. So if it's not this year, this time next year, I should be fully automated.
Yes.
And moving on to the next, I'll be super excited. No, I'm not going to be Oprah Winfrey rich, but I'll have more freedom to think and create elsewhere.
I know
But
that's right.
just creating that, no, I'm not going to say, I make more than a person with a 9 to 5 or whatever. Like, I have done it, just like with every business, it has its ups and downs. But the thing that's more important to me is that my time is really my time. Nobody has to call me anywhere. I don't have to miss anything that I want to attend. When it comes to my children, I am always available.
Yes.
I'm always present. That's the kind of freedom that is important to me.
Yeah,
Being able to be there when it matters.
Yes. And that's so important. Because I just feel that and so on so many levels because that time freedom is everything. So like I just started my full time entrepreneur journey in November. So that's why I said I gotta give it up because it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy at all. And I only been doing this since November of last year. But it's worth it and the time freedom that you have. And you're right, I can show up at any given time for my kids. And I was just saying the other day on Friday, we was at a whole event in the middle of the day. It was we would have been at work, you know.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's one of those things that I don't take it for granted at all because I would not be able to be in two places at once. You know, like you can only stretch yourself but so thin, especially when it's just you. Like when it's just you can't be. I got 3 kids. I can't. But if 3 kids got conferences, I can't be everywhere. You know. Mm-hmm. But at least if I don't have a job, I'm like, all right, I can maybe swing you right now, and I can swing you here, mm-hmm. and I don't have to tell my job, well, you know what, I gotta leave, or I gotta come and leave, or I gotta. So congratulations, girl. That's big. That's big.
Yes.
That's big. You need to talk about how you got there because some people don't even understand. They are so scared to step out to do what you're doing. That's a big thing.
My cousin Reach, shout out to Reach. That's my girl. Love her. My cousin Reach came to me one day. Was like, "Hey, cousin, you want to own a cleaning business?" I'm like, "Why not? I'm making these corporate people thousands of dollars a month. Let me go ahead and try it and see." For the first 2 years, I worked with a franchise. Got in there, learned what I like, what I don't like about the operations. Got in, got out, broke even, thank God. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're going to do a franchise, go in there smart and know your numbers. That's the only feedback I can have for y'all for that. Mm-hmm. Then right after that, COVID happened, right? Ooh, it was such a money grab. It was PUA and PP loans and everything. It was so much going on. It was especially for a cleaning business, right? And everybody like, oh my God, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I never got a PPA. I never got a PPP, whoever that other stuff is. I never did any of them. Y'all can look my stuff up. I used that time to see if I had the mental capacity to withstand and really maintain and upscale a business. Yes. And I'm grateful that I took that time instead of just jumping on and doing the money grab thing. Because look how that dissolved and everybody is just flatlined when it comes to their business because they didn't mentally prepare themselves. Mm-hmm. Mental preparation is important. Mm-hmm. Budgeting, knowing your budget, stop no more paycheck to paycheck. People start stretching out, try to think month to month a little bit, but if you really want to go for it, think year to year. Mm-hmm. What does it take for your basic needs? I know I probably maybe spend about $3,000 to $5,000 a year on my basic needs. That's soap, that is deodorant, that's toothpaste and things like that. You got to know when your stuff is on sale. Mm-hmm. So when you have the extra money, you can be able to buy and both have your basic needs met. For the people who are worrying about their bills, right? Okay, we can for the people who are worried about their bills, like, well, you know, what about my bills and things like that? There is a blessing in your taxes. I know people want to run out, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that. And honestly, for real, if y'all wait all the way that long to get it done, you can go a little longer and figure another way out to get it done and not use your taxes. I know that my utility bills for the entire year don't exceed $3,000. Everybody who's getting taxes probably get 4 or more, right? Depending on if you have young children, whatever. Take $2,000, take $3,000 and throw it on your utility bills. If you can sign up for a LIHEAP and all those other things, do that. Because if your utilities is paid for, the only thing you really need to worry about is rent. You can go to work and find rent money really quickly. That's easy. But being mentally focused, mentally strong, but proper budgeting, being realistic with your lifestyle. Like, I had to get my nails done for a whole year. I had to do my own nails. Had to do my own hair for a year and things like that. You gotta be willing to sacrifice and be realistic with yourself. And start from there. There's nothing wrong with Walmart. There's nothing wrong with Primark. I know the girlies be running from Target, but Target always having great deals. And if you have young children, you could spend $400 a year minimum on on their clothing, Cat and Jack clothing. The Cat and Jack clothing line, at the end of the year, you give them back all the clothes that you bought or whatever. Use doesn't matter. Holes in them doesn't matter.
Really?
They give you up to $400. They give you a $400 credit.
Now, say that one more time. Say what you're speaking of, because I've never heard of that before. So, is that just for children?
Yes, because they only make clothes for kids.
Okay.
Right. But shout out to us because we can slide into a nice little
Come
lawn.
on,
But Target has a program where they give you $400 credit. Now you have basically a revolving credit to be able to take care of your kid. $400. $400 is a good little dollar for school clothes, for summer clothes, whatever. But keep your ears to the streets on great discounts. Don't overlook them. Don't feel as though you're better than it or you don't need it. I became an extreme couponer. It got ridiculous with me. I know that if you buy certain things in bulk and it's not on sale, you get it on sale because you bought it in bulk. Like,
know your resources, know your numbers.
You gotta get mentally sturdy. You gotta get mentally sturdy. And I figured this out on the way. Nobody was like, hey, do this and do that. But
yes, that's what's up.
Mentally sturdy. Be honest with yourself about your finances. And be willing to sacrifice when that extra income comes. Don't go and buy something that you want at the moment. Just go ahead and take care of those needs. So then when it comes to the head, you have everything else. Everything else is now a profit.
That is great. I love that. That was an awesome answer. And it reminded me of a conversation that we were just having with one of my friends today about assets and liability. And not actually being able to purchase anything unless it's an asset, right? And that's people and things.
That's fair.
Right? Because people are also liabilities. And until you can realize that some people in your circle are liabilities, so you're not going to achieve the things that you're supposed to be able to achieve because these liabilities are going to come and mess it up anyway. You're self-sabotaging without really realizing that you're
self-sabotaging your assets.
That's
because of your liabilities.
That's like
liability.
She hanging out with me, and I'm not doing what I need to do, and I'm always leaning on her, and she's always bailing me out. So if Key is on the sea, rowing her boat, and I'm like, yo, I need some help. I'm poking holes in my girl boat.
Yes. Let's go see it.
It's over with now. Now she ain't got a boat.
I can't help it. Now I'm sinking.
Identify your liability.
Yes, I think that was right on point because we just had that conversation. But yes, know your numbers and know what's the difference between an asset and liability, whether that is person, place, anything, right? So I appreciate you knowing that. I appreciate you saying that for the people and dropping that little gem about Target because I didn't even know that.
A lot of
people know. Because a lot of people think everybody is cooped up in this entrepreneur business. Everybody wants to do it, but it's like this is a process. It's not for the weak at all, and it's not easy. It is definitely very rewarding for sure. For sure. Definitely very rewarding, but it is not an easy process. So I love the fact that you just broke it down like that. Because a lot of people talk about the glory and the lights and their highlights. But not a lot of people talk about what did you have to do to get there? What are the sacrifices that you had to make? What are the mental shifts that you had to adjust? Right? What are some of the people that you might have to let go or not necessarily let go of, but curb your time with them?
Everybody. Everybody. Like the only way a relationship will work is if you're a full-blown entrepreneur, don't think you're dating. If you're serious about your business, don't think you're dating. It is not.
Talk about
it's not as realistic as people make it seem. If you are really, striving for a successful business, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna go crazy with your business, and in a good way. So you're not gonna have time for a date. And if you want to date, you need somebody who is understanding, patient,
Mhm.
or somebody you can already trust. And y'all just live together and they can see y'all sleeping at night, like because.
But that is some real.
From the time
That
I wake
is
up,
real. That
from
is
the time I
so
wake
real.
up to the time I go to
You
sleep,
never lie,
my
girl.
mind is on go. Sometimes I went almost 4 days straight without eating. Didn't even notice. Because I'm on go and I'm moving.
Yep.
And another thing too, when you were talking about those liabilities, don't make your own self a liability. Don't be afraid to delegate responsibilities. Use that time. Find people that you trust. Know they are not going to do as you do it, but you can, as you get those people that you see that are taking initiative, that mean well, that are putting their best foot forward. You take your time and you create some type of plan for them to carry out and follow out. Because if you do not learn how to delegate responsibilities and tasks, you're going to burn yourself out and it don't even matter at the end of the day. So don't become your own liability.
Yeah, that is true. So if y'all don't know, this show is based all around mental health and self-love. So with that being said, we're going to get into a couple of mental health and self-love questions, because that was a big thing that you said is, everything you just said, trying to keep it forward and pay yourself forward and do everything for you and make sure your assets and your liabilities or all of that is right. But that also has to do with your self-love and your mental health and how you can put all of that into
Fighting a good fight.
Fighting
a good fight.
It together, right?
For sure.
So, I would say, how can we break the stigma around mental health in the workplace and in school?
Actually, stop the whole structure. Stop the whole
Talk
structure.
about it, CoCo. Let's
Stop
talk
the whole
about it.
structure.
Come on now.
My oldest son, the school that he goes to, nothing is traditional.
Let's go.
Nothing is traditional. They own a couple acres. They like a mini college campus. They have just to give you an idea, they have a Lego Ninja Warrior gym. Just to give you an idea of what's going on. They have a building outside their school. They have a building that is just there to teach theater and things like that. They go outside just to be in the grass.
Yes.
They
love that.
The desk with the chairs and the bright lights and the books and the pencils all day is not. It's not it. They took all those curriculums out of school for us. They put them in these private schools and they want you to pay $400 a week for them now.
Yeah.
So they just gotta dismantle the whole thing. Like, I know everybody's so upset with Trump wanting to get rid of the school board, school district, whatever the case may be, but we haven't been happy with it anyway.
Right. And why can't we pour into our own children and teach them what it is that we feel that they need to know?
He said
come on,
he will be given, if this was a real thing, he will give each family $10,000 per child, right?
Come on,
let's talk about it. This all stuff gets dismantled. A teacher makes a minimum of $40,000 a year, right? They make right. They make 32, right?
Come on.
And I already got 2 kids in my house. My best friend has a child around the same age. Do you have a child that's around the same age? Okay, so that's we just accounted for almost $60,000. We could be able to pay a teacher and have a teacher's assistant.
Let's go.
And
come on, CoCo.
Start all over. Just be okay with it, y'all.
Yeah,
just be okay. Like, have you ever seen those crazy wildfires that got rid of all of this vegetation life? Eventually it grows back, and it grows back so beautiful and better, right? Bigger, stronger, better. It came back with a fresher idea, ready to. It's just time to start over.
Yeah.
Love that you said that. I absolutely love that you say that, because it's the type of talk that we be talking about, and she ain't never lied. And everybody, y'all be mad. Y'all be big mad when I talk like this. Y'all be so big mad. But I'm so happy that CoCo is like, yeah, because when I be talking about this stuff, y'all be so Hey, but yes,
But we
absolutely.
do, because we know how Coco talks. So we
Absolutely.
know
That's why I was so
she
excited.
gonna give it to
dude,
y'all.
She coming.
Yeah, she gonna give it to y'all. Coco,
Yeah, like,
listen,
I
Coco
loved
been booked
it.
for a nice
I
little
loved
minute.
Let's
We've
talk
been
about it.
holding on for
Let's
Coco.
talk about it, because people are not ready to have some. That everybody wants to be grown and everybody's awake and everybody is claiming certain things, but everybody can't have these real hard conversations, right? People are programmed so heavy. They're
As soon as you
programmed
talk about
so
another
heavy.
channel,
What?
they can't function.
What?
They
The
don't-
static that it
Okay.
brings, baby.
Okay.
The static that it brings.
Disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, I'm so excited to be able to have a platform where we can have these conversations, not just this one conversation, and also have guests. Because all our guests don't have the same ideas. All of our guests don't have the same opinions and things like that. So I appreciate everybody's opinion, right? And I appreciate what everybody feels and everybody's point of view. But I am just so excited that we have a platform where people feel comfortable enough to express their point of view, whatever that might be.
That part.
Right? But I'm excited. Let me get to what it is. I'm excited when we can have these conversations, right? Because yes, everybody's so big mad about a lot of the things that Trump is doing, but y'all, for real though, do you know what she just said? Do you know how it would help us if we changed our mindset just a little bit and became the community that everybody talks about, right? That everybody talks about, but the action is what we really need. But if we took the action that Coco just said and became the community that we needed, and then taught our children what it is that they needed to know, imagine how much further we can go. Imagine the generational wealth then, right? Imagine the legacies then, right? It's just like, I don't know, you just got me excited.
You electrified over there.
That's the 90s vibe.
She 90s, get up.
Let's bring back Mrs. So-and-so, keeping an eye on the
Come on.
Mrs. Such and Such that live at the corner that don't play about these kids and these crossing the street.
Because when we got in trouble by one parent, we got in trouble by all
everybody.
Everybody knew.
And then we on watch for like the next 2 weeks.
You can't even, I'm looking out the window at 10 because I can't go outside.
And I'm sitting on the step by myself because I can't come outside.
Can we get back to the era you ask my mom? Because she'll say, yeah, you ask.
Yeah, right.
Can we get back to that?
Yes, I love it. I just love that.
Like, throw away these phones, pull up to the crib and knock. See if I'm home.
Listen.
So we have Tiffany on, right? And I have to read Tiffany's comment because she said that she is so grateful to be able to build community and provide resources and information. And she's so thankful and grateful for us today having this conversation and sharing this information. Thank you, Tiffany, for watching, girl. Make sure you share, because everybody needs to hear this information.
What do Tiffany do? What you do, Tiffany?
Yes, Tiffany, talk about it. Like, what did you do? Tell us a little bit about you, Tiff. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, I hope she's still here.
So Marie said bullseye. And Michelle is on, and she said you gotta have a plan and a backup.
Okay.
So, I agree.
That's funny because that's also different perspectives, right? Because we just had a speaker come into our nonprofit Tuesday, right? So what she was saying was people kept asking her, "What's your plan B? What's your plan B?" And she kept telling them, "My plan B is plan A, because if I think about a plan B, my plan A won't work." Because I have to have my mindset focused on plan A. Me thinking about a plan B will self-sabotage my plan A.
Yeah,
so I
already
wait, I got something. I'm going to intertwine both.
Okay, come on.
So she's saying with the girl that you had up there, what she's saying is she is not changing her mind from that being her end goal. What Michelle is saying, let's have multiple ways of getting to the end goal. They say the same thing.
Okay, yes. I love it. Come on.
Yeah, it's always more one way than skin.
Yes. Come on. That's why I love the different opinions and perspectives. Like, let's talk about it, y'all. I love that.
Right.
Yes.
You know what's so funny? Because you keep saying 90s era, 90s girl. I remember that song, 90s girl. I'm a 90s girl in the 90s world. So that was my song.
Hold on.
They're like, so show me we gonna end
Oh
up
my
playing
goodness.
that or whatever? Don't
That
be
is
surprised
too
we gonna end
funny.
up playing that. Or
That is too funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. All right. So wait, did you hit her with that was your mental health question? We about to get a self love question up in here. Okay, let's see what we going to hit you with right now. So,
while you looking, Michelle said it's good to help others build, but you got to start somewhere. I'm a teacher, so I have to trust the process and the shift.
Yes.
See, Michelle as a teacher.
Yes. Yes.
First of all, 60,000, and now we could 60,000. If everybody don't even have the money or whatever the case may be from the neighborhood, I think 60,000 is very reasonable to pay one person, and they still can have an assistant, and they don't have to have a large size classroom. 10 kids max. 10 kids max.
Let's go. I'm ready to build the community.
Yeah.
I'm ready to build the community, y'all. Seriously.
It only
let's
take
make it
about
happen.
10-15 people to be members.
Come on,
That's
I'm ready.
And do your own thing.
All
right.
right, ready. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So this is our another self-love question. So it's how has your understanding of self-love evolved over time?
I'm gonna just say you can hate me now. But honestly, the self-love has went through the roof to the point where I may seem selfish to others. And it's not even about me being selfish, but it's what I know I'm capable of and the responsibilities that I have behind me. Like, people just see me, oh, she's pretty, she's bubbly. I have a lot of responsibilities behind me. And to say that is, I'm going to make sure I'm first. I'm fine first. I'm always going to be first on the list. I'm even first before my kids. Because if I ain't got it, I'm gonna get them. So I'm definitely I'm selfish. I'm selfish and within reason of my selfishness. Because if I ever am selfish, can't nobody be like, oh, she no. They think about it like, you know what, she was right, and I do apologize. I don't, like, sorry, mom, but my mom, because I know how to do hair, she want to pop up whenever she feel like it and get her hair. And it took so long. She was like, well, I used to do, and I'll be like,
boundaries.
Talking about what you did it because you had to do it.
Yeah.
I ain't did my hair class since like 12. So she found out about my brain. But now she's starting to understand when my mom asks to get her hair done, it's never a no. It's a day and a time. And if she don't stick to it, she got to come back the next time. I ain't going to kick her out like she a client. But she just got to wait till next time.
I love that.
Setting the boundaries. I was about to say setting the boundaries.
Setting the boundaries. Everybody has boundaries when it's associated with you because only you know what you can tolerate from whoever.
Yeah.
And to be able to continue to go too.
Mentally taking on stuff.
Yeah, it's hard.
Everybody should be okay with you don't have to give nobody an answer right then and there. You can always say, hey, let me check back in with you. I'll let you know. Check in with yourself. Do that feel good for you internally? It doesn't mean whatever they're presenting to you is bad. But is that something that you can spiritually, mentally, and physically take on at that moment? And if not, you got to be real with yourself. No, I can't.
Capacity.
Yeah.
I have a friend that calls and says that. She has enough, she's aware enough to say, hey, I got to talk to you about something, but it might be a little bit heavy. Do you have the capacity to be able to deal with it? She to say that is heavy. That's heavy enough.
I'm gonna give her a care package. She's too cute.
But like that's heavy because some people will just unleash on you and you're like, what are you already having today?
Yeah.
Or when you trying to keep your aura in the
Right.
face.
You're like, some people would just be calling like, girl. Somebody say that. You're like, I wasn't ready.
That's when you gotta get the little fake sag and first and hit the airplane mode.
Say hello.
Yeah. And then leave it on for like at least 7 minutes.
That's it.
Like, yeah, my service is bad, girl. I'm gonna call you later because I'm at such and such.
That's it. Because but she definitely does that, and I appreciate that.
She's a real one. I love her. I don't even know her. I love her.
It is good though.
That care like that just hit. That client love me talking about more business.
Come on,
that's right.
Love that for you. Can I just say congratulations with the business? Congratulations. So let me tell you, I just love CoCo to pieces, y'all. Everything about her, I just love it. Always. Like, since I'm there, I just like, oh my girl. I just see you out here shining and glowing and
All the
growing. And
time.
even on days where you might not feel like you shining and glowing and
You
growing, you
still
still
shining,
shining
yeah.
and glowing and growing. And I just love it. And life be life, but that's okay. You just gotta bounce back, keep it moving, and keep being you because I love every ounce of you. So yes.
So
I'm gonna give you your flowers.
I'm gonna give CoCo her flowers too because it was a while back ago where I was going through a lot and CoCo showed up with a care package for me. Yes, she did. And just like 2 weeks ago, I opened the candle and was like, all right, everybody talk about these baths. And I was like, I'm gonna do this little candle. But it was a long story.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, that's the story.
We're not gonna tell the story over here. I'm gonna tell you the story because y'all not gonna clown me like that. So I'm gonna tell you the story when we get off the live.
I'm excited.
If anybody
Anybody
want to know the backstory, then y'all can DM me and I'll give it to y'all. But I'm not gonna just throw it out there.
Like you're not gonna tell everybody.
I'm not gonna tell everybody. Y'all
They
want
like
to
tell me
you
the
want to
story.
say
What's the
DM
story?
because I'm not gonna tell everybody. But I'm gonna tell you the story. But the candle.
No, we gotta get a T side quest live. It's about all your crazy side quests.
That's all about. But the candle was awesome. The smell was great, and thank you so much for caring and loving on me. Because you definitely did. Yes, loved on me so hard.
Yes, bro. Because you are amazing. You are one of my support systems out here, and if you're hurting, I'm gonna do the best I can to help you get to your balance.
Reciprocate that. And I love that about our circle. Like I love that so much for us. Like if y'all not part of our circle, I don't know what y'all waiting for. But you know.
Everybody doesn't get an invitation either. Let me put that out there. Okay.
Y'all gotta have telepathy for that.
Come on. Everybody.
Telepathic invites only.
I'm just saying. Don't come in running.
Telepathic interviews.
Okay.
Being hosted.
Yes.
If you can tell me what happened with the candle.
So I know how to tell everybody
this.
We always keep doing the tea, right?
Yes.
Tea is how you clap in sign language. So we clapping.
Yeah.
We out here clapping.
I
just learned this, y'all. I got everybody. You know what I learned? I gotta teach y'all. I gotta tell y'all, right? So we out here seeing and clocking. We clapping.
Came with the tea.
Come on, came with the tea.
Yeah, shout out to Des, sister, since she was the one who gave me the amazing space and environment to go and create that candle. I made that candle myself, measurements and all with the fragrance.
It was awesome.
I love this. I love being able to create the candles there and everything. Yeah, shout out to Sister for
cozy.
Sure.
I wanted that candle to feel like a refreshing hug, like just like make you wanna
like it hugged me. I'll tell you a backstory. I ain't told it in here, but
just know don't you be so all the time. She might just release it. I don't know what she might want y'all to do for that, but I'm just saying.
You gotta make them do something.
Right. They gotta do something like, come on now. Y'all wanna hear it.
She hugging candles, y'all. I wanna know now. So y'all come up with whatever y'all come up with what they gotta do.
First of all, I will just say that if anybody know me the way that they supposed to know me, then you just know me. And you just know that just things happen when it comes to me. So you can just only imagine.
It's a beautiful soul. I just know that.
First of all, when somebody don't do that.
I love her so much.
She a beautiful soul. That's like that's first of all, that's how you know she did something wrong. Because that's the kind of stuff you say when you see like a real ugly baby. Like
that baby's shoes are pretty.
That baby's soul is so what?
I love that outfit. It's so cute.
Be like, well, that bow cute.
So funny. Please, y'all. I'm sorry. We only can be us. Authentically and unapologetically. I'm sorry. This is what you gonna get. If you show up, this is what you gonna get. Okay?
Alright, but we do have a prayer request, y'all. So Michelle said, can y'all please say a prayer for me because I just lost my mom last Monday. So can y'all pray for my mental, my I love y'all energy and vibes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, for sure. Condolences on your mother, Michelle.
Condolences on your mom.
Is it my turn?
Now you have an angel by name. So all your endeavors that you want to do out here, just know that she at God's front door every morning. Baby, as soon as you get up, she up on it. So get up on your job. You got an angel by name now.
Love that.
Everything is possible for sure. Now my mama delivering the message, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. She ain't dragging her feet about nothing. And whoever else over there is supposed to be assisting, she on their butts.
I love
it. Okay.
And that's
everything
real.
is in abundance for you now.
That is real.
Everything is in abundance.
She didn't leave you. She's just not around the way that you're used to her being around. I'll say it that way.
Yeah.
You're used to her, but she did not leave you.
Yeah.
And that's heavy because when we were at the higher conference and we did that aura picture.
Oh yeah.
And we had the opportunity to take a picture of our aura.
That's
right. It was so
beautiful.
It was so different.
And it was so real.
And it was so real. It was so on point because once you take the picture, then the young lady, it was a young lady. So then the young lady explains the different lighting and the different colors and the different energies. And the majority of us that were there who explained their pictures to us, you know, when we were talking or whatever, all had spirits with us. The majority of us. Now, different people had different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending. But we all had some sort of spirit with us.
I had all 8 of mine.
She had 8. Tish had 8.
All 8 of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Around me. God.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
girl.
All of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like,
they watching you heavy.
Yes.
They see you.
And that was such a thing because, so many people had left like right in that time frame. So for it to even be 8 like that, I was like, dang. It was like
it was so real.
Point. It was so real.
Because they don't know what's going on. They don't know you.
No.
They don't know you to say that.
It was crazy. Like, and you could see them though. It wasn't that she was telling us. You could see them. You could count.
Yeah, and you could see the aura, and it was blue. They're blue.
Yeah, you could count. That is beautiful. It was so beautiful.
It was amazing. Yeah. I had 2 or 3. I had 2 or 3 with me. So
you gotta take me back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. We gotta go.
Yeah,
we have to do it. We have to do it. My sister talked about how can we get us a machine. So if you got this amount,
I love it.
Oh, first of all,
my sister was on it. Like,
I love it.
How can we buy our own machine? Like, wait a minute.
She see the long goal. Okay, because everybody's gonna eventually get tapped in.
Right. My sister said,
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. It might take them to 30 something to get to it. It's only 30 something to understand what's going on, but
right. I've never experienced nothing like that. Like you go in, you put your hands on the magnetic box or whatever the case may be, and it definitely, you sit there for a minute, it takes a picture of you like twice, and then it prints the picture out, with the colors or I wish I had it here so y'all can see it. But I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna show it to you, and Tish can show you hers
we definitely
too.
Gonna have this.
But that was something different.
When y'all go and do those experiences, y'all know y'all gotta do little vlogs, right?
Right.
That's very
true.
That's
very true.
Get mic'd up, get your little tripod, GoPro,
Very
whatever
true.
that camera stuff is.
Very true, because I think that people would love to see something like that.
Yeah.
Because it was different. It was definitely different.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Something I know I never experienced before. But then, like you said, too, you do it and you be like, but no, it was so real. It was awesome. Yeah.
Because it was like you got a reading. You didn't know that you were getting a reading that day.
That got read.
And you got a reading.
Yeah,
you got a reading. From
everything
yourself.
Was so on
From
point.
yourself.
It was so on point.
That was powerful. But yes, we got to figure out where she at, and we gonna go there. We can do a group trip, field trip, to the aura. To the aura lady. Yes. So then we can do that for sure, because that was really dope. It was really dope, and I know that you would love something like that.
I would.
For sure.
I'd be in there about 50 11 times. Girl, I gotta go get my aura. I gotta go get my aura shot.
Right.
What is an aura shot?
Like what?
What's the aura? What's the aura shot? This young lady, she over here, she take pictures.
Right.
Talking about that while I walk because I'm keeping one.
Right.
There.
Oh, thanks, bye.
She going into appointment only type vibes messing with me. Keep her booked and busy.
She be like, is this CoCo again? It is. Yes, it is.
Big
That is hilarious. Oh, yes. Am I up or you up, friend? Where we at?
I think I'm up.
Okay.
How do you navigate conversations about mental health with loved ones who may not understand?
They get a solid 7 minutes of focus from it. Then when I see them start going off on the deep end, okay, I love you. I no longer have the mental capacity. I don't make it seem like it's their fault because honestly, I don't have the mental capacity. And that right there, since that is something for them to relate to, it's like a retrieval cue. It does trigger them. My cousin, I love my cousin to death. I got his back 10 toes growing up. Someone slipped him something and he hasn't been right since. And then, putting him on medicine to try to regulate that just made things worse. But he calls me all the time and we are talking all the time, and some days he's aware and present and some days you could tell where he's at with it. I'm so in tune with him that I know his energy and algorithm before he calls me. I know I can feel when he's about to call, so I'm already adjusted and ready for him. And sometimes if I don't have my mental capacity there, I'll give him a solid 7 minutes. Probably won't even take all of that. And then when he take that breath, I'll say, hey, cuz, I love you. If I have some advice, I'll give him advice. If not, I love you. We can definitely talk about this later because right now, I don't have the mental capacity. I'm going through something, and that has always worked. I'm not going to say that works with everybody who has some type of mental exceptionality, but I think that it will trigger something in them to readjust themselves because now they see that they need to protect you, not harm you.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of reverse psychology. I love that a lot.
That's
I love
awesome.
that a lot.
That is awesome. Because I said it to myself. I'd be like, all right, I'm about to deal with this person. Let me breathe it out. Let me make sure that I'm right first before I agree or say yes or, but sometimes you know it's right. It take a lot. Who that be?
That's the lady. I don't know her friend. It's funny. So.
Darlene's not here.
I love it so much. Alive is alive, baby.
All right, thank you.
Alive is
Your
alive.
mom's a hot. Wait, your mom watching? Your mom is a hot girl. I love you. She's
beautiful.
Yes. I told you you're a babe. You're a babe. Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I aspire, mama.
That's what I feel.
Yes.
I'm going to be like you.
Okay.
I'm going to be just like you. Okay? I absolutely love it. Every minute of it.
But yeah, you gotta not play the victim because that's really a real thing. After a while, I don't have much of a social battery for. That's why I got my people. I turn up and have energy for my people or things like that, or I don't come out as much because it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Like when I'm getting overwhelmed, I'll tell my family like they act like I don't need a break. I'm about to run away.
Listen, I always say that. I be like, I'm packing up. But I told that's
don't do empty threats though.
Yeah, I pack up.
Oh, word.
I pack up. If you see me with a bag, I got a certain bag. You see me with a bag, I'm going.
Right.
But I used to do that a lot. That's really when I started my mental health journey. I used to do it every Friday for a year straight.
I love that.
Every Friday for a year straight, I used to come to work with my bag. I used to tell my people at my house. This was when I was married. I left the husband, the kids, all in one space. And I used to say, on Friday, I will not be coming from work. I will be checking into the nearest hotel down the street.
Okay.
And that started like 2015. And I used to just run away when I felt like it because I needed to.
That's
have
a
some
real thing. That's a real thing. People
real
think
thing.
taking a day off or even 3 days off is a thing. Like, especially being a mom, do you think me having a kid-free weekend is enough? First of all, I love my kids to death. Don't get me wrong. But the trauma they put me through.
Baby, it's a 365 job.
Okay.
Don't stop.
And not only am I servicing you, but you taking up real estate up here.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And it's crazy.
I need about 2 weeks of sleep.
It wasn't hard when my kids was little. It got harder as they got older. As my kids got older now, and my kids is 24, 19, 60. It's hard now. It wasn't hard when they was little. I missed them little. Now I gotta hear them talk about stuff that I don't even
Now I
understand.
gotta hear them.
I don't even understand some of the stuff they saying. I'm sitting there pretending I understand. They talking in this kid slang. I don't even know. I don't even know what they saying. I'm trying to understand as a mom, but I'm stressed out.
I can tell her right there. She's right back right there.
Now I got to call the
I'm
other
already.
sibling.
I'm sorry, boo.
I got to call the other sibling to ask what the other sibling's saying, because you know they might be close to age, and I'm like,
Oh my God! Now I can speak another language.
yeah, it's hard. It's
Call
hard
her.
now.
I'm
It's hard
sorry,
now.
I'm sorry you stressed me out.
That was an unleashed.
Well, yeah.
That unleashed a
No,
a
so
bunch.
don't think that when your kids get older.
No, it ain't that.
Sorry.
That was so funny.
Sorry, Mom.
It was so funny. For real.
Right?
Woo, that is so funny. But she ain't never lied, because my son is about to be 22. And when I tell you, he is a riot. I cracks up. Like, I think he is funny. My son think I'm not supposed to know none of the songs on the radio.
You not.
Yeah, we not supposed to.
He like, what? How do you know this song? I'm like, son, I'm a part of this world. I mean, you know.
That's cause he's listening to these songs.
It's like,
And he
what?
like, wait a minute, my mom know I like this and listen to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I know what you're on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we know what's going on.
Yes, I'm still out here living. Like, I didn't just shrivel up because I'm your mother. Like, that's not how it goes.
There you go.
Not at all. Let me catch this flight.
Okay.
That word.
See you later, bye.
That word.
Yes, that is so funny. But yeah, so we got enough time for like one more good old question.
Yeah.
Let me shuffle them up. See what was given. See what the last question is given for you. Okay. So this one is the one. This is for the world. It says, if you could share a self-love message for the world, what would that be?
That's a good one.
For the world, huh?
For the world.
Loving yourself right helps you love others better.
That part.
Yeah,
For sure.
it is.
Yeah.
But you
Because
can't.
it's lessons that you're teaching to everybody else by doing it for yourself.
First. Yeah.
Absolutely. Lead by example, for
Yeah.
sure.
It has to start with you first. Can't start with nobody else. It has to
Lead by
start with
example.
you first. Yeah.
I think that's powerful, because even like, let's say you were talking about the children, even how your children begin to love on themselves and look at themselves and treat themselves is a huge reflection of how you treat yourself, because they see you every day, right? They might not let you know that they're paying attention. They might not say, "Oh, I admire you, mom, dad," or whatever the case, but that's what's going on, right? They're definitely watching. They're definitely learning. They're definitely listening. So you have to lead by example, for sure. So I love that you said that. Because, you know me, I'm a big self-love advocate, and I would love everybody in this whole entire world to love themselves on purpose, like, first, right? And then pour the love out to everybody else, right? Then allow your cup to overflow, and they can drink from that. That's all I get. That's it.
Yeah.
They can drink from the overflow.
You see, this cup
baby.
is mine.
Yes.
When it runneth over, catch that.
Catch that. That's it. You can't have what's in my cup, baby, because then I'll be thirsty.
Yeah.
Why would you want me to be thirsty? Come on.
Why would you want to take where it's not overflowing?
Come on. So
That's
please,
scary.
That's very much scary. Because now you're a taker.
Yeah.
Now you're a taker, and I don't want you in my aura because I don't have enough to give to takers.
And I want a big cup, and I don't want my cup to be little just because I want a big cup.
Because you only got a little.
Yeah, like I want a big cup.
Big cup.
I want a big gulp.
Give her a big gulp, please. We don't want no baby
And no
sippy
ice,
cups.
no ice, no cheating.
No,
ice,
not
no.
water down, baby. No,
I want that
water
straight.
Let's not do that. We don't want a sippy cup, and we don't want it to be diluted. So come on, come
Big
correct.
Coke, no ice.
Big Coke, no ice. Yes,
Big gulp.
yes, y'all. Come on, it's the real for me.
Oh goodness.
It's real conversations with real people that I love, y'all. Like,
I
this
love
is what
it.
y'all gonna get. My CoCo and my Tish, y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
For
I know.
sure,
Thank you
for
for coming
sure.
on with us for sure. So guess what? We always say, yo, this could be y'all on the couch. Y'all can come and sit with us, okay? We are looking for y'all, okay? We want y'all to be able to come out, express how y'all feel. Let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk. If you got a business, if you are just an average person, if you just got some things you want to get off your chest, come sit on the couch with us. But we are going to let CoCo tell you where you can find her, and we're going to close out.
All right, hi guys. You can find me on Instagram at Queens Clean, QUEENZ Clean. It'll be a white circle with a queen on the logo too.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember because I had to change it because somebody's trying to. It's like 2 other Queens Clean that then popped up. There's a Queens Clean Philly.
Got you.
But
It's okay.
you'll see me if my face isn't on that screen. That's not my page.
Okay.
And then you can also find me at queenscleaning.com, www.queenscleaning.com. You can book your walk through there and come get royally blessed.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love that.
So you will be able to check out our website for this episode. Also, you will be able to follow CoCo. Not just follow her, but follow. Make sure you follow her cleaning company. Both links will be available for you to do so. Plus, you can check out our past guests in episodes as well. But yeah, we will make sure that her correct links is up and running, so then that way you can reach her. But you know how you can find us. Look in our stories for our website. It is soultalkkey.com. All right. But thank y'all all for watching today. We love having y'all with us. Again, make sure you like, share, comment. That is extremely important because what we talk about will not get out there without y'all help. And we need y'all help. So we need y'all to constantly keep sharing these. You know, when you see us post in our stories, share that we are coming on. We talk about real things, real topics. And we trying to get into everybody's homies, not just ours.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Yes.
So that's pretty much it, y'all. That's
That's-
pretty much it.
that's
Make sure
it.
y'all love yourself on purpose. Make sure you're pouring into yourself on a daily basis, like the lady said. Make sure that your cup is overflowing before you're out there pouring into everybody else's cup, okay? And remember to stay in your own lane because everybody else's lane is crowded. That's why y'all keep crashing. Stay in your lane.
That's a real thing.
Stay in your lane.
They swerve on those corners.
Don't do
Don't
it.
You
Don't.
know, driving Bentley Bottegas like
Don't.
love your life.
Oh,
Love your life. Put your seatbelt on. Stay in your lane.
That's it. That's it. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of Soul Talk with T and Key with our special guest, CoCo, today.
Yay.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Like Tish said, like it, share it. Still drop the comments because we will still see it and we will still reply. Have an awesome and amazing rest of y'all Sunday on purpose. Make sure that y'all pour into yourselves and love yourself. Okay, bye.